Hey everybody, it's Denny here from Foxy Lash Lady. Both of my kids are asleep on this snow day, and so I thought that I would go ahead and get a video done while I can. I have searched this whole house looking for decent lighting, and much to my joy, the best lighting in this house is in my favorite big chair and a half. So here I sit. So I have a TV tray set up in front of me, computer, makeup, whatever. So the first thing that I want to show y'all today is these little babies. These are our blending buds, and they are amazing. I had no idea what to do with the blending bud. Like I didn't. I was like, really? Blending bud? What is that? What does that even mean? What do I do with that? So I learned, and now I'm going to show you and share with you. This is the bigger one. It is purple and has a little piece of fuzz on it. Okay, done. What you do with blending buds is you take it and dip it into water. Here's my glass of warm water. I have things falling off over here. So you dip it in, you squish it around, you squeeze it, you get it nice and soaked. I have a baby who thinks he might want to fuss. Don't do it, baby. Okay, and it is full of water. You want to squeeze it out, okay? Squeeze all the water out without getting it on your computer. That would be bad. Okay, so now it's damp. So that's how you're supposed to use the blending buds, is damp. I wish I'd have brought myself a towel. Anyway, I'm going to put on BB cream. When I put on BB cream, I have very oily skin. And so it's a bit oily for me, so I don't use it all the time. But whenever I do a pump of our Glorious primer, and then I do a little squeeze of BB cream. Not a ton, it doesn't take much. You can see right there, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, and then I'm just going to rub it around with the blending bud. Okay, I usually just put it on with my fingers. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but it's what I usually do. So, and we will take, and what you're supposed to do with the blending bud is you're supposed to just dab it across your face, okay? And it's supposed to give full and even coverage. And the reason it gives such full and even coverage is because it literally falls into every imperfection that you have on your face. It goes and fills in your pores. It fills in your creases and your lines. Who has lines? What lines? I don't have any lines. And then, so it gives just a complete and utter coverage to your face. And the little point, miraculous, because it goes right there under your eyes. And you can do your eyelid, other side, yeah. And you just dab, 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 dab it across. And you can get really good, solid coverage without having to use a ton of product. So it gives just a much better dab roll kind of, that's the effect that you use to do it. It smells funny. I always think things smell funny. And you cover your whole face, okay? So these blending buds are just amazing buds. That's what we can call them. Amazing buds. My blending buddy. This buddy. I will say this too. For someone who doesn't care for a liquid foundation, and I don't usually, I love BB cream the most because it feels like you're putting on a moisturizer. It doesn't feel cakey and thick. And using these blending buds makes it feel even more lightweight, silky, feathery. Is that a good term? That's the term. That's the words that are coming to my mind. So I feel like I've got that nice and it's just a really pretty, even coverage. And I have some blemishes going on. I am sleep deprived, and the place that I'm seeing it the most is in my back and in my skin. So crazy. My skin. So I've been downing water. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is show you a little bit of contouring. So I have BB cream on, but the colors that I have to use for contouring are powders. So I'm going to use those, and I'm still going to use a blending bud. This is the little tiny pink one. How about the fact that I love our colors because they're purple and pink, which are my two favorite colors? And my daughter's. She thinks everything is fabulous in purple and pink. It is. She's right. She's a princess, she says. Princesses wear purple and pink, Mommy. So with this one, you do the same thing. Squeeze it out. Okay. And I'm going to start with highlighting for the contouring, contouring. And I'm going to try to get this water off my computer. Okay. I've got organza here. I used Bisque BB cream. Okay. BB Flawless in Bisque, which is a really good color for most people. If I get darker in the summer, I have honey, and I can use honey. But for now, it's too dark. But in the summer, I usually can get to that. And so, for my highlighting, I'm going to use organza powder. And I'm going to look in the mirror right here because it'll help me a little bit. So just use the powder, and you're going to highlight different spaces on your skin. Okay, so you want to highlight right here in the middle. Highlight right down the middle of your nose. Thinking of things you want to bring out and then things that you want to like shade. You want to highlight right above your brows, right under your brow. This enlarges and opens up your eyes. Okay, you also want to highlight on your cheekbones and under your eyes because you want that to look light, not dark circles like I feel like. And the beauty of this blending bud is that literally it can go right smooth up against your lash line at the bottom, which is really nice. So you want to take that highlighter and highlight from the top up here on your cheekbone, okay, right here. And then you want to do the same on the other side. I feel like it's so bright right here. It was brighter in other spots. And then other spots in my room, it was like, it was a dark shade. Okay? Highlight right there. And again, use these and press them out. And they give you that look. You want to do your Cupid's bow? Perfect with this little point. Oh, oh. Love it. You want to do your chin. The coverage that these little buds give is amazing. Like I'm in love, and I thought, what am I going to do with those silly things? Unique wins again. They always know what they're doing. So highlight here, your Cupid's bow, right at your nose. Fan it out at your forehead. Highlight at the top of your cheekbones and under your eyes. I'm going to tell you, I was watching the Oscars the other day, and there were some blush disasters. I mean, I would like to be kinder than that, but there were some blush disasters. Like blush all the way down here. Your blush is not supposed to go all the way down here. I have some good charts about your face shape and where it should go. Blush is supposed to be a highlighter, not like that. Blush is supposed to look natural. You're not really supposed to be able to see that it's there. Now I'm going with Cashmere. It is about 2 shades darker than what I wear, which my normal color is Taffeta in the powder and Bisque in the BB cream. So in the Cashmere, that is what I will be using to contour. So you start, and you're going to go up at your hairline, and you want to make kind of around your face from your hairline. And encircle your face. Then you want to go in where you want your face to have that more sunken in look, and you want to go in there, okay? So roll it around and into there. Okay. It's a man chops, that's what it looks like. You also want to go under your chin. This is going to add some shadows, which creates the illusion of thinness. Who doesn't want that? You also want to go from inside by your eye and down the side of your nose. It's going to thin and lengthen your nose. So I feel like I have on war paint when I look like this. And the brightness of the light over here, you can't really, this side doesn't look like it's got very much color. There we go. More paint? What do you think? Ready to go? No, you are not ready to go. Okay, so then you're going to take the bottom side of either one of the blending buds. I like this one because it's bigger. And you are going to rub it out, blend it in. When my computer falls asleep, then I really can't see anything. Okay, so you want to take it and just blend, blend, blend. You can see how it's pretty much gone up there at my forehead. You can't see the definition and distinction of the lines. And that's what you want. You want to not see the definition of them. You just want to see the effects of them, if that makes any sense. So, blending, blending, blending. And I went towards the dark first, probably because I always feel like I look like a crazy person with that darkness. So I always go to work it through first. You just use your blending bud and smooth, smooth, smooth it around. And then I'm going to take the bottom of the other one to work on some of the highlighting stuff and kind of blend it in. But then you can see that it looks fairly natural, but it's also giving sort of a slimming effect and a thinning effect on your nose. These little babies are wonderful. So go get yourself some blending buds ASAP. They will be on our website March 1st for $25 for the set of 2. If you were a lucky hostess in January, you got those for free. That's how I got mine. It's from hosting my own party and getting my blending buds. So I hope that this has been helpful and that you have a lovely day. If you have any questions, contact me at foxylashlady@gmail.com, or you can place an order at www.foxylashlady.com.